It's a magical place.
Because of all the wonderful people that are here, the diverse types of worship service, and especially the music.
I love all the people here at Emmanuel, at this spiritual community. I also really appreciate the part where I can express my spiritual journey. Even though it is very diverse, I can express it in many ways here. I feel very free to do that.
Well, the coffee's really good.
Emmanuel is a church I grew up in. When I was around 20, I decided Emmanuel was a good church to be far from, and I wasn't interested at all. 20 years later, I came back, and I've been blown away.
Originally, I was brought to Emmanuel because they have a really active art community.
The children bring me so much joy and light. We have a classroom where we work together to create a community, and there's so much love and peace. It's brought my heart to rest.
It's the community of people, and it's the support that you get when you need it, and it's the spirit of Christ, and it's the challenge of continuing to grow and learn more and go on your journey in such a way that you keep growing.
Well, I like how it accepts most religions and sexualities, and I'd say that it's good for teenagers and elderly people, and it gives people a chance to just like chill without like being told that they if they're not a certain religion they can't go up for communion. It's really accepting and stuff, and you feel like you belong here.
My faith is complicated. There's a part of me that really has been a lifelong Lutheran, another part that's an atheist. And what I found out is that no matter what your level of belief is, if you're searching at all, if you have any spiritual connection or desire for connection, this is a place to be, because everyone here is welcome. Everyone is accepted. And we don't all have to agree with each other. And that's beautiful.
The youth group is actually pretty good. Lucio, which is the youth group director, he's actually a really cool guy, and what we do in youth group is we normally have this meditation thing first, and then we do whatever. We normally play zombie tag.
What's good about Emmanuel to me is caring for the homebound with visits and communion. Homebound, a lot of elders are included in that. We must remember them.
Oh yeah, last week we went canoeing and it was fun. Nobody tipped over.
There's a strong community here, and it's a strong community of people who don't feel like they've been a lot of other places, which appeals to me because I don't feel like I've been a lot of places too.
I came to Emmanuel because it was accepting. I felt accepted here, and I felt free to explore my faith here, and I didn't see that in all the other churches.
I enjoy Emmanuel because it has a spiritual orientation rather than purely a religious, and it's quite inclusive. It includes all types of people, and you meet very interesting and very creative people in the church, and they sponsor a lot of community activities involved with the arts.
I love Emmanuel, especially because of the music and the arts. The choir is amazing. I love singing in the choir.
For me, to be at Emmanuel is family. Not only my personal family, who've been here, my parents, daughters and grandchildren, but for me personally, I feel so welcomed, changes in my life, and through each one of them, I feel I've been supported in so many ways and have dear, dear friends.
Emmanuel is just a wonderful, welcoming community that encourages and supports people on their spiritual journeys, and I've loved it. I've been here for, almost 25 years now.
The choir, because I noticed the congregation and people singing together and the harmonizing.
I'm still playing instruments here at the church and part of the ministry. So I just say thank you to the Emmanuel congregation for God's precious love that comes to me in so many ways.
The word that comes to mind when I think of Emmanuel is authentic. I think it's a place in the community that you can be yourself and everyone meets you where you are. So you can be on a spiritual journey and you don't have to be at your end point. It's we're journeying together.
I was baptized as a baby in Emmanuel. My whole family was here. My grandfather was custodian for 25 years. I love Emmanuel. It's in every fiber of my being. And it's just a community that is very dear to me.
Emmanuel is a beautiful community. Our family feels welcome here. We visited several churches in the area for years looking for something that felt right. You know, we went to several denominations, and from the day we came in here, all the kids loved it. Everybody enjoyed spending time here, and everybody felt welcome into the family.
My folks are rather, great-grandfather was a charter member in his family, and I had on the other side of the family were very early members. So I started when I was like 4 years old and was a member from then on.
We're baptized together here, not together, but baptized at Emmanuel.
Well, we went to the
confirmed together.
Right.
Married.
They are very loving and non-judgmental, and just the community in all itself are very welcoming. Personally, for me, I would really struggle emotionally, and I've gained a lot of knowledge, and they've helped me to grow, to be a better mom, to be a better person, and just very helpful and very insightful. I'm just really grateful and thankful to be a part of this church and community.
Emmanuel is a place where you can find your passion and you can begin to work on it, and it will be respected and it will be affirmed, and you will find community. I found community here like I've not found anywhere else. Creativity and people who taught me what it was to really fall in love.